So I made over $100,000 flipping my first house at 23 years old. And in today's video, I'm gonna explain to you guys the process of how I did it step by step so you guys can get out there and start flipping houses yourself. So in January 2022, I ended up buying my first house flip. This was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,100 square feet, single family home out in Worcester, Massachusetts. And as you guys can see, the condition was pretty bad and this house needed a full gut renovation. Now for flippers, finding properties like this is a gold mine, but it's also the hardest task of being a flipper. So the first thing you need to do is get out there and find the deal. Whether that's driving around your city, finding a beat up house and knocking on their door, or do what I did and just let friends and families know you're looking for a beat up house to buy. And that's how this deal came to me, as a referral from a friend of mine who is a licensed contractor and is now my business partner. So he knew the owner for so many years and he was telling the owner he needs to sell this place and find a better place to live. And my business partner was never able to convince the owner to sell. So my business partner told me to meet up with the owner and make him an offer. So I ended up meeting with the homeowner and I ended up getting the house under contract for $80,000. And real quick guys, if you guys are getting any sort of value from this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys just like this video. It's the easiest way to support this channel. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'm always in there helping you guys out. Now, before you get a house under contract, there's 2 things you need to find out about the property before you get it under contract. First, you need to find out the house comparables, then the house renovation costs. Okay, so first, what are comparables? Comparables are finding properties that are very similar to the property that you are comparing it to. So I would need to find 3 properties that have sold within the last year in a 1-mile radius of my subject property and see how much they sold for in price. Now, after I find my 3 comparables, now I'm looking at how much they sold for. So let's say, for example, I found a house for $290,000 that sold. Then I found another one for $295,000 and one for $288,000. What I would do is take those 3 prices, then I would average out the price. So for my property that I ran comparables for is $290,000. That is how much the house would be worth if we were to fix it up and list it on the market. Now, after you get your comparables or your ARV, now it's time to go get your renovation costs. Now, getting your renovation costs may seem tricky, especially when you're looking at a property and you have no idea on how much work it needs and how much it's going to cost. But here's an easy way to get around it. You literally just Google your local contractors in the area and have them check out the property and give you a bid on how much it's going to cost to fully renovate the house. So you found your property, you got your comparables, and you got the renovation costs. Now it's time to take all this information and plug it into a secret formula that we real estate investors use when trying to make an offer to a property owner. And we call this the 75% rule, or it's known as the 70% rule. So here's the formula. You're gonna take your comparable or your after repair value, times it by 0.75 minus your renovation costs equals your max allowable offer. This is the formula that all house flippers use when trying to make an offer on a property. So now you know how much to offer to a property owner when trying to get a property under contract. Now, when you're getting a property under contract, you need to put a earnest money deposit down. And what this is a deposit of any dollar amount to make the contract legally binding. Now, if you guys want to use the contracts that I use when getting a house under contract, I'll leave it in the description box below. It'll be a Google link where you guys can download the file, edit it, and print out your own contract. Now, after you get your property under contract, it's time to get funding for the deal. If you guys don't know, we don't get money from the banks. Well, at least I don't. When I flip properties, I do not get money from the banks. I get money from a private money lender. And what a private money lender is is an investor who lends money to make a profit. Private money lenders are the best for flipping houses. I paid no money down, they didn't check my credit, and there was no monthly payments. They're way easier to work with than the banks because banks have too many restrictions. And finding private money lenders are not hard. You're gonna want to download the Meetup app or the Eventbrite app, and you can find your local real estate meetups. There is always private money lenders at these meetups because these private money lenders are looking to give you money to flip your houses. So going to the meetups are the best places to find investors and private money lenders. So after I found my private money lender, we ended up closing on the property and we started renovating the house. Now, I ended up partnering up with a licensed general contractor who is my business partner, and we started renovating the house, and it took us 6 months to complete the renovations. And as you guys can see, the results were crazy, literally a night and day difference. Having the navy blue on the exterior with the grays and the whites on the interior really made the house pop and stood out against the other homes that were on the market. And after all renovations, we ended up spending $85,000 in renovating the house. Now, after we finished renovating the house, it's time to get the house on the market and get this baby sold. Now, in situations like this, it is very beneficial to have your realtor's license. So with me being a realtor or a real estate agent, I was able to list this property on the market myself and save myself over $9,000 that I would have ended up paying to another agent if they were to list it on the market and sell it for me. So we ended up listing the property for $290,000 and ended up selling it just a couple weeks later over asking price for $305,000. And after closing, we paid off all our fees and we ended up making over $100,000 in profit. Now, flipping houses isn't as sexy as it seems. It's a risky business with a lot of money on the line, so everything has to be done on time, under budget, and on point. If not, you can end up losing a lot of money. So having the right team in place is extremely important. You know, having your realtor, having your lender, and having a good contracting team to work on the property is extremely crucial because, trust me, you don't want to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars and have to deal with that with your lender in court. And hopefully you got a lot of value out this video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash that like button. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comment section below. You guys always know I'm in there, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Subscribe. Later.